Reaction with water. Now also you have to write the equations. You just listen and write the question in your notebook so that you can do some revision of language of chemistry based on this small section. Question number 1. We studied about a number of metals which reacts with water. Metals reacts with water to form oxides or hydroxides and hydrogen gas. This is a general statement. I am going to give you two examples. That means please write the equation 1 and 2. Write the question only now. You can do the answer later. Question number 1. Sodium reacts with water and forms sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. You already wrote this equation and balanced it, but you do it again to get thorough with it. Don't use old notes or anything. You try to do it now itself. Write the equation. No need of any 4 columns and all. You write the equation and balance it. Write the second question. Potassium reacts with water and forms potassium hydroxide and hydrogen. That is the second question. Now write the equation and balance it. Now third question, that is write the heading reaction with dilute acids. This also you wrote the equations, but do it as a revision. Third question, write the heading reaction with dilute acid, then write magnesium reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid and forms magnesium chloride and hydrogen. Magnesium chloride and hydrogen. Write all the 3 equations by yourself and I'll send you the answer, and so that you can check whether it is correct. Now something more. That means short questions can be asked from here. Phosphorus catches fire when exposed to air but does not react with water. So to avoid in contact with oxygen of the air, it is stored in water. Give reason why phosphorus is kept in water when it is used in the lab and all. That means to safely, in order to keep it, because it exposed to air, it reacts with oxygen. 2. Gold and platinum are very unreactive metals. They do not react with oxygen, water, or even dilute acid. Therefore, they are called noble metals. We heard about noble gases. That means they do not react with any other elements or gases, because they are very stable compound. But similarly, they are this gold and all, not because they are stable, they are very unreactive towards oxygen. They do not react. That means at room temperature. If you remove the conditions and all, they may react. But ordinary room temperature, they do not. That is why gold ornaments and all people are using. Gold will not react with oxygen, water or dilute acid. That is the reason they are called noble metal. Now some properties of the metals and non-metals are given in the form of a table. This table you should study because most of the questions which is asked in the exercise based on this. Therefore, no need to copy this into the notebook and all. You just learn from the textbook. That means give importance to the exception. See, metals like sodium, potassium are soft and they can easily be cut with a knife, because most of the metals are very hard. Then exception, mercury is a liquid at room temperature. That is an exception because all the metals are solids in nature. Similarly, in non-metals, Generally, poor conductors of heat and electricity, but graphite is a good conductor of electricity. That point is important. Generally, solids and gases, these non-metals. Very rare liquid, but bromine is a liquid at room temperature. Therefore, these properties they can ask. Name the following. Name a metal which is in the liquid state. Name a metal which is non-metal which is in the liquid state, like that. Therefore, study this table.